Welcome back. 8 seats in West Bengal went to polls. The BJP had won 5 of them in 2019, while the TMC had won 3. Phase 6 was a prestige battle of sorts for West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and State Leader of Opposition. Incidents of violence were reported from the state. The convoy of BJP candidate from Ghatal was blocked by alleged TMC supporters. Meanwhile, the Jhargram BJP candidate Pranat Tudu was allegedly attacked by miscreants, resulting in injuries to personnel of his security team. The BJP has blamed the Trinamool Congress. Joining us now on the program, Shika Mukerjee, senior journalist, also with us, senior editor of CNN News 18, Pallavi Ghosh, joining us from Kolkata this evening. Pallavi, thank you very much for joining us. We have been getting reports of sporadic incidents of violence in this phase. Tell us where these incidents took place. Has the ECI commented or taken cognizance of any of these complaints, or are these just political in nature from both sides?
See, Parikshit, there has been tension, and in fact, today the phase which was going to elections has been a little bit of a phase where there were concerns that there could be tension. So yesterday also, for example, Nandigram area, there were incidents of, the TMC workers claiming that the BJP workers were attacking them and vice versa, which is why there were more forces deployed over there. But what happened today was in Jhargram, where in Jhargram, the BJP's allegation is that their candidate were actually jostled and attacked by the TMC workers. And not just that, you can see those pictures up on your screens as well. You have those workers, the ground forces were there to ensure that security is maintained. They also had to run for cover. And not just that, Parikshit, large number of television crews, their cars also were attacked by these kind of workers on the ground. As of now, the Election Commission has yet to release a statement. We are expecting that in a very short while from now. But these are pockets, Mednipur, Jhargram, Nandigram. These are pockets about which there has always been concern that there could be violence or tension on the ground, which is why additional forces have been deployed. But clearly, that was not enough.
All right. Let me also ask and get in Shika Mukerjee at this point. Ma'am, thank you very much for joining us on the program. Give us a sense of whether the BJP can make inroads in seats which have been traditionally with the TMC for many years now, something like a seat like Tamluk, for example.
Well, I think, that's the most interesting part about these 8 seats. As per the 2019 calculation, it's 5-3. 5 for the BJP and 3 for the Trinamool. But actually it went down to 7-1 because Tamluk and Kontai were seats where the Adhikaris have total control. And those are today technically open for any kind of interpretation that I would like to make. But effectively, there are 7 seats in that out of 8 where the Trinamool is fighting the BJP and is hoping to make some kind of a headway. Let me sort of link it. There's only 1 seat now, Ghatal, which was with the Trinamool, remains with the Trinamool. The other seats, as you will realize, have all turned saffron. And then, what is the situation today? 2021 is when by then the Adhikaris had shifted from the Trinamool and moved to the BJP. Nandigram was one of the assembly segment in the Tamluk constituency from where Mamata Banerjee contested and lost. And therefore, the contest in all the Mednipur seats, the 4 Mednipur seats of Ghatal, Kathi, Tamluk and Mednipur are going to be very, very fierce. The violence is a confirmation that this is a ferocious fight between the 2 sides over the domination of the area. Is the Trinamool in the dominant position, or is the Shubhendu clan in the dominant position? And Shubhendu himself is really the mastermind of everything that is going on in terms of the BJP's strategy in terms of winning the contest. And then you have a very strange candidate, which is the candidate from Tamluk, a former judge who joined the BJP and is now contesting. So this is a very, very interesting I think of all the phases, this may turn out to be the most interesting in terms of how the BJP performs. Will it's crucial for the BJP that it wins all the seats that it did in 2019 from this area. Because, if it wants to maintain
And
its
more.
tally of 18 or go up
Right.
over it, then it has to win all 5 and
Okay.
then add the 2 that technically were with the Trinamool, but obviously turned saffron with the Adhikari change in jersey, as it were.
Okay.
If this were
Shika
a football
Mukerjee, I'm
match.
just going to come back to you once again. I'm going to just come back to you once again. Let me get in a word from Pallavi Ghosh once again. Pallavi Ghosh, we have seen the Prime Minister conduct at least 25 rallies in West Bengal, or very soon he will reach that number. In terms of campaign, this has been one of the top states for the Prime Minister. Why is that? Do they get reports from the ground that the BJP could actually increase its tally with a good number of seats in West Bengal, also in states like Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana?
Well, Parikshit, there are two things over here. First of all, of course, is that every political party is always very optimistic. I mean, in 2019, who would have really thought that a party like the BJP, which most of them would rubbish it off as, oh, no one knows them in Bengal, actually won 18 seats. Though they've taken that space which was once occupied by the left and to a certain extent by the Congress party. So today, when you talk about battle for Bengal, you're not talking about the left and the Congress, which is also jostling for a kind of a political relevance. You're talking about the TMC versus the BJP. And mind you, even the state elections, which are now going to take place after a couple of years, even then it's going to be a battle between the BJP and the TMC. Therefore, it's a high prestige battle. For the Mamata Banerjee government and her party, it is very important to prove that 2019 was merely a flash in the pan. Insiders do accept the fact that she, like most people, thought, oh, BJP can't do much. And therefore, she was caught napping. This time round, she's like literally tucked her sari in, Parikshit, and to try and ensure that she's very aggressive, she's taken the lead, and that nowhere does the BJP come near that. Equally, the BJP is riding high on a large number of issues. One, of course, is the women issue, despite the fact that there's Lokhi Bhandar, which is considered to be a huge issue as far as financial women empowerment of Mamata Banerjee government is concerned. They want to keep on raking the Sandesh Khali issue. Then they're talking about recently the Ramakrishna Mission and Bharat Sevashram comments, which are trying to show that Mamata Banerjee is anti-Hindu, a kind of a polarization to take place. These are the feedbacks which come in from the ground. And on first, Bashirhat, which this is where Sandesh Khali falls, that's going to go to vote, and Kolkata, which is an urban constituency, that's also going to go to vote. That is where the BJP leader's calculation is that we require the PM. So he's going to be doing a road show on the 28th in Kolkata and making that last push to ensure that not just 2019, they actually do better than that.
All right, let me also go across to Shika Mukerjee once again. Ms. Mukerjee, all the seats that go to polls in the next phase were won by the Trinamool Congress. Is there expected to be a campaign blitzkrieg by the BJP going forward? As Pallavi was saying, there's going to be a tough fight between the TMC and BJP. The Prime Minister has said Congress and TMC are two sides of the same coin. They've said that TMC is involved in violence against women. How do you expect Mamata Banerjee to hit back in the remaining phase?
But she has already hit back, I think. And Pallavi kind of referred to it. But let me be very clear. Next phase, it is TMC's area. The other factor which I think needs to be taken into account is that in 2019, when the BJP won 18 seats, A, there was a pro-Modi wave that swept through the country. And B, about 20-odd%, 22-23% of the CPM's vote shifted from the CPM to the BJP. Now, this is the shift that kind of hoisted BJP to a point where it won 18 seats. If you look at, and that would have been in terms of assembly segments, I think it was about 122 assembly segments. And then against that, if you see what happened in 2021, the BJP's vote share declined. Not a great deal, but it did. But its capacity to convert vote share into seats was effective. And so instead of the 122 assembly segments in which it had a lead in 2019, it came down to about 77 seats. So this is going to get tougher and tougher now. The next phase, the last phase, is going to be a really tough challenge for the BJP. The BJP has a lot of internal problems in Kolkata. And one of them, of course, is the fact that in North Calcutta, which is an important constituency for the BJP, as it is for the Trinamool, Mamata Banerjee has campaigned that the leader of the opposition from the Congress in Parliament is Sudip Bandyopadhyay. He's up against a former Trinamool Congress leader, Taposh Rai. And Mamata Banerjee is rooting for Sudip Bandyopadhyay. Taposh Rai, on the other hand, is fighting hard because he's very well known in that area. However, he actually went to the CPM headquarters to seek the blessings of the CPM. So I'm not very sure how confident.
All right. Shika Mukerjee.
Sorry, yes.
All right. We completely run out of time on this segment, but Shika Mukerjee, thank you so much for joining us, and we'd like to thank Pallavi, Ghosh. We really appreciate the fact that you joined us for this program. We have to take a break, but up next, we have to focus on Odisha, that's seeing a fierce battle between BJP and Naveen Patnaik's Biju Janata Dal. The Congress, meanwhile, is seeking to make inroads in the state. That and much more coming up.